Mesdames, Messieurs, en l'honneur de l'équipe de France, la Marseillaise va vous être interprétée par l'école polytechnique.
What a sound, what a sound. They sing together, but the support of the French public for their rugby team is being sorely tested at the moment. And in Wales, they meet a side without fear here. This is how France line up, changing things. Again, you look in the front row there, things are the same. Taufa Finur comes in the second row. The one unit that has remained the same throughout has been that back row of the captain Thierry Dusautois, Damien Chouli and Leroux, and they are quite a unit. But things do change with Pascal Papy's suspension. Taufa Finur coming into the second row, but he is a huge beast to be alongside Johan Maestre. In the back line, though, we see the major renovations. Morgan Parra back at scrum half, alongside his Clermont partner Lopez, and potentially more craft and guile here. Bastereau is gone from the centre, replaced by Remy Lamara. The great talent Brice Doulin is at fullback, with Sofiane Guiton in for the injured Teddy Thomas on the wing. We're having a minute's applause at the moment, and I'll tell you why as we take the feed of the teams from our host broadcaster. But Wales have made 3 changes of their own in the pack, with Samson Lee a welcome return at tight head prop after his concussion. That's now the same front row that started against South Africa in November, with hooker Scott Baldwin replacing Richard Hibbard and Luke Charteris coming in for Jake Ball in the second row. In the back line, George North returns to the wing, but Alex Cuthbert is the man missing out, with Liam Williams keeping his place in the centre. Jamie Roberts of Racing and Jonathan Davis of Clermont are well aware of the talents of the men lining up opposite them. And on the bench, well, France have men here who made a difference against Ireland, a mighty replacement front row in Kayser, Antonio and Debati, but Wales also have plenty of reserve power with Hibbard, Paul James and Locke Bradley Davis. Now, the applause you heard was for 96-year-old Bernard Marie, who died recently. He was the first Frenchman to referee a Five Nations game. It was France against Wales back in 1965. And what encounters we've had between these two over the years. Although recently, of course, as we have been talking about, the representatives from the Curie Institute leave the field. They are partner of the French Rugby Federation. What matches we have had. But Wales with the upper hand recently. Jacob Piper of South Africa is the referee. That is his officiating team, and we are just about ready. There was a glorious atmosphere in here in the build-up to kick-off, and we hope that two sides with such attacking talents can live up to that today.
Yeah, perfect conditions. You're not a breath of wind. Pitch is magnificent, so it's going to be an intense physical battle. The gain line is vital for both sides.
And two sides looking for the win to breathe life into the championship. As Benarou carrying it. And the band strikes up early on. Lopez. Not a touch finder, a high tester. And little knock on there. So they'll come back for the Wales scrum. But interesting, the aerial battle we saw between Wales and Scotland, where Wales certainly had the upper edge. I wonder how that might play out today.
Well, it was nice to see both players, you know, committing to the high ball. Sometimes, with everything that's going on, you're going to maybe not attempt to go and wait till the catcher catches a ball and tackles him to the ground. So, but it's such an important, you know, part of the game, the kicking game, and that'll be crucial to the outcome today. We're
going to go to our forward expert alongside me, Ali Williams, as we look at the first scrum, and we hope it passes off successfully and it doesn't break up play too much, as scrums are wont to do in the modern game.
5, 7.
Okay,
I don't know if any of us are experts at the scrum, but look, I think the real important thing for both teams is that they get their set piece. We saw quite clearly there from France that they want to play in the opposition half. So look, set piece is vital, and we've got a true test here for all rugby lovers, the scrum.
You see Samson Lee there on the near side. The tight head back in after his concussion test failure. And he really is the future at tight head for Wales, according to all the experts. Adam Jones himself has anointed him. Webb going in on the angle there. And Wales then get a little bit of a shove on. Good solid start for Wales in the scrum. And there is Jonathan Davis. Just tries to fend off the attentions of Fofana. Oh, now what a hit comes in from Yohan Uge on Williams.
Welcome to Stade de France.
Still with Wales, though. Carried in now by Scott Baldwin.
A good steal.
So the turnover is good under the watchful eye of Jaco Peyper, and then the penalty goes to France.
I think the interesting thing there, from the first time Wales went wide, this is a great tackle by Uge. Picks and drills him. Very good tackle. But I remember listening to Thomas, France against Ireland, and the French defence was very, very passive, and then Wales just run the ball along the back line and got over the gain line very, very easy. So if they don't come up on a fast defensive line speed, Wales will be very, very happy with that.
So the touch finder from the penalty will give France the line out just outside the 22, and Ali Les Bleus is ringing around the stadium for the first time. France's line out so far, strongest in the championship, works nicely at the front there. Just held at the back by their captain Dusautoir. Lopez, well, he's got a man running in front of him, and that was one of the most obvious obstructions, and the crowd get prematurely excited, and Jaco Peyper brings them back.
There's clear intention there that the forwards want to take the opposition forwards on and then give it to their backs to run. They're creating space there. That was a good play.
But Fofana just, he had to hold his run a little bit. He just offloaded more times than anyone, and also their line breaks. Unfortunately, nothing's happened from the line breaks.
Three great backs, Lagisquet, Saint-André and Serge Blanco alongside, is now advising the coaching team. Great players. Do they make good coaches? See Roberts thumping his way on. Bigger again, feeding the men outside. Davis trying to slip his way around.
Oh, good tackle.
Dusautoir in there, doing the hard defensive work. Webb again to Bigger, and there is Jamie Roberts once more, traumatising the French line. Taken on now by Jenkins. Rhys Webb having a look either side. And Roberts again. As much as he's aware of the opposition, the French will be aware of his threat as well. The Racing centre, Alan Wynne-Jones. On through Lydiot. Captain Warburton.
This is great ball retention here from Wales. They're really trying to stretch the French defence, sorry.
And they're making a little bit of ground now up towards the 22, and they have their reward in a penalty. Phase after phase, 11 of them there.
They got over the gain line every time they carry the ball. I don't know what it is with the French, but they're very passive, even from first phase. There's just no line speed, and they're just drifting, which allows Wales to get over the gain line. And once Wales do that, they're going to carry all day.
Yeah, they're looking to go on the ball, so they're actually not trying to make a dominant tackle. They're trying to put them on the deck and then get on the ball so that they can create decisions, make Jaco Peyper make decisions for penalties.
So it will be a penalty for Lee Halfpenny. Good start for Wales. They built that penalty opportunity, knocked over by Lee Halfpenny, and the supporters who travelled in red were very happy with the start.
Good start, Wales. Good pressure.
So Camille Lopez to get us going once again. Just a little dinked one down the middle. Beautifully taken down by Warburton. They were aware of the danger there. And Bigger. Long and low. To Lopez again. He finds touch, but quickly taken by Bigger.
Well, Gatlin said he wants to keep the ball in play and move this big French side around.
Big enough to take that one down, and he gets it back. So Wales make a bit of ground and now perhaps find a bit of space, and Faletau and on. Loose one. And so just a little slip, knock on, gives the ball to France at the scrum. You see the aerial battle again, though, going up with Lopez, and Bigger so good against Scotland in this aspect of play, but then the knock on. Well, the signs for Wales at the scrum in the first scrum are very good. We're having a little bit of wait here, so let's get some wise words from Jonathan.
Yeah, just watch. This is the defensive line. See if we run this now quickly. If we run it on, just this is like easy off the top. There we go, down. And we just stop it there. Just watch. This is the back line there, right? There's the gain line. Just watch how easy they go around. Just run it on, run in normal speed. Just how easy this is. The line speed is very slow. Drifted bed. He's nearly 10 yards over the gain line from just an easy carry. So if that's just going to be the case, Ali, they're going to get momentum, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, they're giving the gain line to them already. I mean, just in their setup.
And she goes again. The pitch is not the best here at the Stade de France. It does chop up very, very easily. We can see the scars from the first scrum, so it's a little bit slippery underfoot. Look at it slipping under Lydiat's feet. Solid that time though, and Lopez nearly slipped through, gets the ball away. Oh, beautiful tackle coming in.
Turnover, lost the ball.
France just for a moment threatened, but then over the top it goes. Not the most urgent of chases by Wales, but France now deep again. And this time it's Dulin with the kick, the fullback. And Bigger carries it in. Already you've seen the danger of Remy Lamara in the centre. Very lively player. There is Jamie Roberts. Different type of threat. And Gethin Jenkins. Alan Wynne-Jones. Took a floated pass there. And France have the penalty this time.
Again, just shows how dangerous the French can be. You know, the half break once again. But then they lose possession.
You look at the back line now, though, for France, and you've got Para and Lopez who play together at Clermont, and you've got Fofana, a Clermont player, in there, and Lamara again offers something just a bit different to Bastero. That's a very good touch finder by Lopez.
There's the arty French shots again. This is the break. Lovely offload. What a desperate tackle by Warburton. But they've just got to finish those moves off the French.
Well, they've got a wonderful attacking position here. The ball in the hands of Guillaume Guirado, the Catalan hooker. And inside the Welsh 22.
There's Charteris' big arms getting around, just like Martin pointed out before. Knowledge of the man.
Goes to ground now. Lopez, crossfield kick, it might work well if it can be taken in. Liam Williams trying to get back down defence, and then Halfpenny trying to come away with it. The little knock on there will give Wales the scrum.
Well, that's great variety by the French. A little play to hold the defenders in. They spot Liam Williams defending tight. Just watch dummy run. There's a kick. Liam Williams is tight. And he's not trying to catch it, he's trying to palm it back.
He was looking for Dulin.
He was. There could have been tries from both sides there if Uze catches that and offloads it, but then if Lee Halfpenny catches it, he goes 80 metres.
Come on, mate, he's a teammate. That was a 90-metre try.
A lace injury to Eddie Benarou. And that is Lamara, the Castro centre. The atmosphere still bouncing in here. It's been a bright start to the match. Wales with the only points on the board from that Lee Halfpenny penalty. So finally ready to scrummage again. Gives the final instructions to the front rows. The Eddie Benarou up against Samson Lee there. The France do attack this scrum, but Falatau picks up, and Jamie Roberts again does very good work to buy a few more yards. Good take by Biggar. Not a touch finder. Dulin is waiting. Little buzz when he gets the ball. Chips ahead, and the crowd groan as they thought he was taken out, but the referee's arm is out, but only for the knock-on advantage.
I tell you, good again, good yardage by Jamie Roberts. Just makes it so much easier for this man to have a clearing kick. Unfortunately, there's the run. There's only one way he's going, straight over the 10 channel. It's a lovely sight for the number 10, isn't it, that?
There's Dulin in for Scott Spedding today. Very different talent. Spedding, a big, solid, hard-running 15, whereas Dulin's got a few more tricks about him. Not a big man at all, Brice Dulin, but very, very skillful. Para's feed, and the front rows buckle.
The scrum battle's really heating up, isn't it? No, everyone's trying to look for that just slight advantage.
Oh no, up from the depths, 30 stories high.
Are we talking about Bastero here? That's a big unit of a man, and I'll tell you what.
Well, we saw Lamara getting treatment, and so it might be a very early appearance for Bastero.
Very early.
Impact, maybe.
No, no.
There is Remy Lamara. His days might be numbered on this pitch. His right leg has been heavily strapped up. They have to take a kick from Lopez.
That's a poor decision.
Easily taken by George North. He
offside.
calls the mark, but offside anyway, so they have the penalty, Wales. So it's going to be
there's a penalty. He does a dummy, and Jonathan Davis just shoots out to the line. Rugby spots him. Should be 3 very easy points. Well, you can see the tactics that they're playing. Trying to the cross kick.
Penalty to France. Incidentally, of course, there has been one game so far today. I haven't seen it, so don't ruin it for me. Scotland were playing Italy at Murrayfield. Bastero is on. 17 minutes gone, and on he waddles.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's a hell of an athlete, that one.
No, he is, absolutely he is. But he's a big athlete.
He's one big lad.
It's good from Camille Lopez, 3 points apiece. And on the balance of play, so just about fair enough. So change in personnel though, and that will have been training with Lamara in the centre throughout the week.
I think, you know, he's their strength but also weakness. He carries the ball, but defensively, you know, he doesn't come up very quickly, and when he's up, he stays up. So you've got to attack either side of him, because, you know, he creates a dog-leg defence sometimes, but I'd rather run at him than face him, to be honest.
Wait for the first collision between Roberts and Bastero. Para again, such a composed scrum half. And a decent touch finder. Rory Cockott injured, but there was a suggestion that Morgan Parra would have been in anyway had Cockott not been injured. Well worked at the line out by Wales. And there is Roberts, little switch, and Liam Williams coming in. And Jonathan Davis. Bastero quickly, anything, one area he's so good is in the turnover, so strong. Difficult to move, but Wales still attack.
Good late run there by Alan Jones.
Faletau. Out wide now, Halfpenny. Wales again, half a dozen phases. This is how they built their early penalty.
So he's got a little sniping run. Keeps the defenders honest around the ruck area.
From Reece Webb to Alan Wynne-Jones.
We just need to create it a little bit faster now. They're going through the phases just a little bit quicker, because if it was just that couple of seconds quicker, there's advantage, you know, on both sides. But no, it's so slow. They're just going to shift out. It's very difficult to create anything.
Just little pockets of forward setting off, and Faletau is shunted sideways. And again, short to the forwards, and Samson Lee this time. So back it comes, and up she goes from Bigger, chasing it down himself, as is Jamie Roberts. And drifts back and finds Bigger, and Bigger now out wide to North. Injection of power in off the other wing, and Faletau. He was decent breeze blowing around here in the Stade de France.
Got to roll away there.
Don't milk it. Eventually comes back for Wales. Roberts again. And there's North.
That's what I want to see. George North, ball in hands. Oh.
And there's the little knock on.
A delayed pass. Defender read it. Very difficult for Faletau.
Well, Murrayfield, cover your ears if you're looking to watch it later on. 22-19, Italy won with a last-minute penalty try. What are you going to say? You're going to say something, Jonathan?
No, nothing to say.
Nothing needs to be said, does it?
Nothing needs to be said. From my half-Scottish friend, Ali Williams. Ireland, England, of course, live from Dublin tomorrow, 2:30, BBC One HD. And after this programme, we've got a Red Button Forum. Send in all your thoughts on this game, on the game at Murrayfield. And we've got the Six Nations catch-up, which is available on Sunday evening. You can download that. That is via the iPlayer. 3 points apiece here into the second quarter of the match. Again, we have this long delay for a scrummage. Very frustrating to watch, Ali, sometimes when just the pace of the game drops and we have all these just waiting for scrums to be set and be successful.
Yeah, it is an area of the game that we need to look at. We need to speed it up and make it more enjoyable for the viewers. But I think that last phase was definitely an advantage or a moral victory to the French, because they really did defend well, and you know, they were patient, which is something you don't normally see.
This is a good contest, evenly matched at the scrums, nothing given there. So picked up by Shuley, and then he feeds on to Bastereau.
That'd be a good battle. Bastereau, Dan Bigger, very brave defender, good defender.
Lopez with the step around Rhys Webb and then sends it long. North and Halfpenny back there, and Lee Halfpenny safely gathers. Just got that kick away, clearing Soufiane Guiton in the side today. No way through for Brice Dulin there. And advantage, says Jaco Piper. Penalty to France, taken quickly by Morgan Parra, keeping Wales on their toes. And arm out again, not 10. So France with a free attack here. Wesley Fofana takes it in. Eddie Benarou.
Yeah, back for the penalty. Not 10 metres.
That's good structure from France to get out of their own 22. They were down under the pump there on that scrum. Bastereau, you know, he's moving people when he's running the ball, and now they've got a chance for 3 points, which is magic.
It just gives them, you know, great balance. I think Parra, you know, most sides, the general will be at number 10, but you know, throughout the French rugby history, the number 9 has been the little general. So it's nice to see Parra back. Add to their kicking game.
Yeah, and plays alongside this man at Clermont, Camille Lopez, who's going to have a pop here. We can feel the breeze now, and he was just throwing some grass up there to see if there's anything down there. But up high, you saw Bigger's kick starting to drift back towards him a little bit, so this should be downwind for Lopez.
Sweetly struck 5-iron, I think. Straight over the black dot.
That was, I mean, it did its best to get there, but it wasn't sweetly struck at all.
Yeah, he's blaming the tee now.
Oh, bad tee. So cross with that tee.
Yeah,
take it away
off.
from me.
Get him a new one.
That tee disgusts me. Anyway, Wales spared there.
He's a bit quick on that, actually. Just snatched at it. And then look at that possession.
Wales with the vast majority. A few players slipping on this surface at the moment.
Can hold him up. This is it. Got him.
Damir Shuli gets to ground eventually, but Wales do get the put in. Well, Sean Edwards was talking about the choke tackle, holding the man up. He doesn't like the tactic, but if it's available, if it's a kind of loophole in the law, then you might as well use it. And Wales do it very well here.
He just holds him up, allows the other players to come in. He tries to go to ground, but clearly the ball doesn't go to ground. It's a turnover for Wales, gives them good field position.
Jakob Piper with compliments that's coming. You've got to get the ball to ground. Doesn't matter if you get to ground. You've got to. They would turn them there.
But you know, they now know that the French will defend by you know, drifting and showing you the outside. You've just got to run inside shoulder then to hold that drift. Try and create space, you know, for Lee Halfpenny to hit the hole.
French have actually put Buster on to second 5 here to Mark Roberts, so this could be interesting.
Ashred flings it in and Wales come away. John Davis, little chip through. And for Williams to chase, and it might work for Liam Williams. Tries to get down on it. But Wales will have that ball.
Well, it's very unlucky bounce there for Doolan. He had it covered, he's in the right position. They work the short side. Parra had to get across to Jonathan Davis, put a lovely kick in. And the bounce favoured Wales. Here we go. He does well to get across Parra. But the bounce is very unlucky twice. Liam Williams does very well to catch it. You actually see the first knock on by Doolan. But good advantage for Wales. Good attacking position.
There it is, right down there in the French 22, but more treatment required. Gethin Jenkins being patched up. 113th cap for Wales, 118 if you include his Lions caps. Here's Guirado. He's been named as a leader of men now by Philippe Saint-André. I think a future captain. You know Guillaume Guirado well.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's a man that leads by actions. You know, in the front row, he's running with the ball, but defensively, you watch him. He's right up there on the tackle counts week after week. So I would suggest he's on the right path there for Saint-André.
And that's how close Camille Lopez was with that last kick attempt, but it remains 3 points apiece. What a position though that Wales have here.
This will be very interesting now. France are defending. Doolan is a lot. Langsman Doolan right on the outside against George North. He can just hold the defenders.
It breaks up, but Wales with the ball now and with the chance. Deeper it goes, and out to Halfpenny. Halfpenny with George North on his shoulder tries to batter his way through.
Big tackle.
Two men take him down, and still down the short side they go, and Sam Warburton there.
Well, they worked the mismatch, George North and Doolan.
Alan Wynne-Jones.
Tackle.
And the ball lost by Wales, but illegally. Penalty to Wales. Boos from the crowd.
I don't think there's any separation of tackle. That's what he's saying there, Ali, isn't it? It's a ball and all tackle. It's interesting to see this.
Yeah, you've got to let go of the man once he's on the deck, and then you can go for the ball. So.
This is a play. Look, there's a dummy run. They try and hold the inside defenders and get a mismatch with Doolan on George North. But that's great defensive work by the French. But this is a tackle. Yeah, it's very difficult. That's a harsh decision, isn't it, against the French, Ali?
No, that's to the letter of the law there. You've got to let go of the man when he's going to ground, and then you can attack the ball.
It must be very difficult, isn't it? Like, you go in, you catch the ball, you've got a big man against you. It's
like a chocolate bar in front of you, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just have to have it eat.
Another opportunity for Halfpenny.
Not the toughest kick he's faced. There's a big sign goes up saying respect the kickers, but the crowd are disgruntled with the last decision, so they might ignore that.
I think it's tougher to kick when there's absolute silence.
Halfpenny successful again. Wales lead 6 points to 3. Let's hear from Thomas Castagned in the studio.
Yeah, we tend to dominate the scrum, but I think Dussotois and Leroux, they need to come and help, you know, Lopez in the open side, because they tend to push into that scrum, but defensively then they're a bit too late. And Roberts, you know, then he's got the cake, you know, and he's got some space to go into the French defense. So we need to help Lopez.
Thomas again, little dinks through the middle, but taken by Warburton. They might not try that again. It's fine, says the referee. Didn't go forward. Back it goes now to Halfpenny. He slips as he sends that kick away. Beautiful take by Dulin.
Pulled out of that. Dulin did well. Didn't look for the fall. Knock on.
So Wales do get the scrum.
I think there's too many errors at the moment. No one's having real continuity. You know, Wales haven't really had a great attacking position. Bill to go through the phases. There is Prince Albert.
Oh, sure, and there we go. You see Lee Halfpenny finding it as difficult to keep his footing as anything else. There we are. There's bigger in on Dulin.
He did well, Dulin. He didn't look for the penalty. He could have gone to ground there, and Bigger could have had a yellow card. Fair play to the French fullback. Tried to play on. This again, it's an opportunity. As if Thomas is saying, the back row is staying down. This is a great opportunity to bring George North straight over the top of Lopez.
The Stade de France filled with the sound of hymns and arias, and Welsh ball again solid at the scrum. And Bigger onto Roberts, and Bigger running around on the dummy loop.
Great clear out there by Warburton.
Jonathan Davis. Some damaging work done by Falatau. Wales looking to soften things up. Right on the edge of the 22, Gethin Jenkins.
Oh, he's getting back in the pocket, Dan Bigger. He's back behind the ruck.
Lydiate does his bit. But the penalty goes to France.
I just think it's... Do you think that... It's great defensive work with the French, but it's a little bit too slow, Ali, isn't it? They're getting the defenders in there, but even then, just slowing it down, you can't attack.
Yeah, Wales have attacked the same way off a scrum every time. They go wide, and then they're stretching, so they go wide again, so that in terms of they're going right to the sideline, and then they're coming back with their forwards. They must feel the opportunity is out wide again after that with the backs, but currently it's not working, so maybe they need to look at doing something different.
Good touch by Camille Lopez. Underestimate the pressure this side is feeling, although they say that they ignore anything that's written in the French media or said by the French fans, that they are fully focused and within their own little bubble. Morgan Parra tries to sneak through. Dussotois has the link to Eddie Benarou, and he tries to offload, and Guirado is there.
Yeah, I don't think he knocked it on. The ball went to form the foot.
The referee check with JP Doyle, so wide it goes now to France. There's a chance, but that pass, they say, was forward. So as Yoann Huget touches down, he's celebrating, looks round, stops celebrations, and dies a little inside.
Well, it was a very early call by the referee. Very early call.
I mean, Sam Warburton didn't hear the whistle because he's asking the referee to have a look to see if it was a forward pass there. Then he realised the referee had already given it. So the Stade de France crowd are fond of this decision.
Very fond. There we are. Let's just watch this. Well, that's a great call. That's a great call by definitely forward. The call came from the linesman or the assistant referee.
Key thing was there that Lopez giving the pass, he wasn't moving forward at any great pace himself, so it wasn't as if momentum was carrying that ball forward.
It's a great ball though. I think they just spotted that Liam Williams is defending tight, and he's defending with his shoulder in. So then, you know, the pass or the kick beyond the last man is always on.
Yeah, it came from that break. They had to send in their backs and come a bit tighter. Hence the opportunity was out wide, and unfortunately they couldn't finish it. But this crowd's starting to really buzz. The flags are flying.
Free kick to Wales, the decision there. France not square and steady. It's a good clearance kick, but from a free kick, France can take the throw. And up it goes from Lopez, chases that one down himself, comes back. Fine for France. So back into the Welsh half.
Good line speed again by Wales.
There's Dula in the line, little poke forward. And Lee Halfpenny just shepherding that out.
France are really trying to speed this game up, aren't they? They feel that they might have the upper hand on the Welsh at the moment, but they're just lacking that final accuracy in terms of what they're trying to execute.
I think no real try-scoring opportunities yet. The forward pass, beautiful pass anyway, just forward. Dia was great.
Taken down by Falatau there. A few in the crowd thought that one might be squint, but it's fine for Wales. And Lydiate just slides it onto Webb, and Uge waiting. Not a pleasant pass to Dulin. And Dulin loses the ball in contact.
2 passes.
So Wales try and move it. Davis gives it blind, and Halfpenny out to George North. North trying to strip Guiton. It's North is one man to beat, but taken down well. And Dulin got back to cover.
Good tackle, Dulin.
Tackling a much larger man, George North. But Wales again with the chance in the final few minutes of this first half. Jonathan Davis, good strength. Falatau, no obstruction or interference there, says the referee.
He's very clever, Elliot Williams, put his hands in the air.
Warburton gets it back. Jamie Roberts. Bigger. Slips it on to Liam Williams. 2 men carry him back, one of them Bastareaud. Great defensive work, and Halfpenny now from a bit deeper, but he does well, the fullback.
Good yardage. Bastareaud's on his feet though.
Oh, wonderful hands, wonderful offload from Bastareaud, and carried on by Guiton.
Great tackle. It's on, it's got to go left.
Williams can't quite get it away. Great covering tackle coming in from Fofana. Webb nearly through there, a gap appeared. Penalty to France. Entertaining passage of play. Almost a little bit of back chat costing Wales there another 10, but
I think he's done very well, hasn't he? Benaroud, a couple of times he's got in there with a couple of turnovers, crucial turnovers as well. I'm not sure, you know what, I think Wales want to keep the ball in hand, as Ali said, then France want to pick the tempo up. The both of them seem to have the same kind of tactics.
It looks exactly like that, which is brilliant. I mean, that last phase was fantastic. There was 3 or 4 turnovers there, and look, as the boys' legs start to fade, then those opportunities will open up a bit more. So I think if they just keep playing like this is going to end up to be a great game.
That was Rabah Slimani with the turnover. That was a wonderful little offload from Bastareaud.
Great tackle again, Lee Halfpenny.
There is Lamara, who's off the field now. Remy Lamara started in the centre. We mentioned that Bastareaud was far more than just a big lump. He has skills. Down it goes, so it's advantage to France. They'll have the penalty. Just as they started to get that maul moving forward, Wales pull it down.
Will this be going in 6 apiece at half-time?
You wouldn't argue with that in the balance of play. I mean, Wales have had a lot up there, but France have defended so well.
If you look at it, they've dominated possession on territory, but they haven't really created a try-scoring opportunity. If anything, the one forward pass has been the only try-scoring opportunity. So 6-all.
That's Morgan Parra down there, I think hidden at the moment. Seems slightly worrying. He's had his problems with injuries. Sébastien Tilloubord is on the bench covering scrum half for France. But it's up to Parra's Clermont teammate to try and draw things level. It's a bit of a shocker from
It's that
Lopez.
tee again. It's that tee again. Get into that tee.
Well, there we are. The clock is red, so Jaco Piper calls time in the first half. Wales lead. I mean, a couple of penalties to one penalty, but not bad entertainment at times.
No, yeah, it's a very exciting game. There's nothing really happening. Defensively, both are going well. It's a tough one to call, Ali.
Very tough.
Wales leads half-time. Saint-André is off to impart words of wisdom. 6-3 Wales in front at the break.
So for me, it's you know, I'd like to see in the second half the French forwards get a bit more hands on the ball and charge and sort of dominate that advantage line. And I think you'll find that their backs can operate a bit better. But you know, for the Welsh, it's about grinding out a victory at the Stade de France, where it's a tough place to win.
I think one thing is, if they do get, you know, they're getting over the gain line so easily, but the next couple of phases are so slow. The French are getting organised. If they can just speed that recycling up, then they'll cause some trouble.
Lurking, we're ready to go again. 3 points in it, and again, little dinked restart. This time it works well for France. Eddie Benarou, lovely pass on to Rabah Slimani. The front row joining up well. And France have the early penalty.
And again, he's consistent, the referee. He didn't move, but he's a tackler, so at least he's been consistent.
So Johan Uge, ball in hand. But Dussautoir says it'll be a proper goal. But it's going to be Parra. He's a left footer.
Yeah, he's got a damaged right leg, so he's, as Thomas said, this guy was the kicker. Big sigh of relief. 2 misses, takes the pressure off him a little bit.
A very good kicker, Parra. Good all-round player, but a bit hard for Lopez to see him getting the shepherd's crook on the kicking duties.
Hard to admit Australian being right, but I think Drew Mitchell picked this one. He said that Parra would step up and start kicking.
Again, good side for his left boot. Respectful hush from the Stade de France, and that one just drifts wide.
Well, you know, they haven't had much possession, you know, in good territory, and then they've missed 3 kicks.
They've been looking for a player. They've always been looking for a player that has all the abilities at fly half or whatever position, but also is able to knock over the points regularly. France, and they haven't had one for a while. Another stumble.
I think Camberabera was the last one. It's a long time ago.
Yeah, that's Kabura.
Even before that.
Guiton. A little bit of gap spotted there by Lopez, and onto Fofana. Fofana out in the open. He's got support outside, and Guiton is there. Looking inside, linking with Fofana again. Can't quite get the ball. But France racing forward into the Welsh 22. And here they come, and here comes the noise. It's Taufifenua, the giant second row. Eddie Benarou in digging for it. Dusautoir onto Leroux. Lopez, Bastereau, Mathieu Bastereau.
That's a block. It's a very, very clever block.
Well spotted by Jacob Piper, penalty to Wales.
Yeah. Unlucky Bastereau.
Definitely wasn't waddling there, was he? He was charging through the gap there.
You're not going to let that lie, are you?
Nope.
As long as you don't tell him bigger with the clearing kick.
Yeah, there's a... Oh, I tell you what, it's very unlucky now, isn't it? I don't think there's no intentional block there, was there? There we are, look, number 2. Very, very lucky to get that one, I think, Wales.
Very lucky, I think.
Yeah.
With all due respect to Gethin, I don't know if he would have made a hell of an impact either.
No, I don't think he did.
But Wales with the line out and safely gathered in again. Had struggled a bit with a line out in the first 2 matches, Wales, but pretty solid today. And the mark called 1 foot inside the 22.
Well, they're having a crack. They really, really picked the tempo up in the second half, taking the ball to the line.
Straight through the middle, Dusautoir. Making decent ground.
Guiton is carrying the ball, looking for work.
Tara feeds Bastereau. And Rabah Slimani straight into Scott Baldwin. Guiton, fast feet, and Bastereau.
Lovely ball.
Taufifenua does some damage. Faletau eventually got him down, and Camille Lopez scuttling on. There is Leroux.
Got their tails up now, French forwards. They're all sticking their hands up to carry.
And when they come to life, the Stade de France does as well. Little juggle, but hanging on to it. Lopez again, that crossfield kick, racing up there. Dulin trying to get there, but cannot quite.
He likes that little kick, doesn't he? Little chip kick to the corner.
Quickly taken, and Halfpenny gets good distance on that.
Good kick, very, very good kick.
That was a good kick from a position of real pressure there, but this was France on the attack again. The crossfield kick.
I tell you what, if he puts that 10 yards further on, I think Dulin just at the edge at the start on George North. But that's a tactic. I don't know if they've noticed that the Welsh defend narrow.
So Guirado goes long, down beautifully from Leroux, and France on the front foot again. This time Fofana.
Good play.
Runners popping up everywhere. Slimani this time.
Very dangerous when Para starts controlling things.
There's a wonderful linking between Dusautoir and Benarou.
What they've got to do now is put Para on the ground. Every time he offloads, you put him on the ground. Stop the tempo.
But they are moving forward, France. Lopez a slip that keeps that ball alive and finds Boucher.
Penalty.
Penalty coming to France.
Chance on, numbers.
And it's Guirado through the middle. Still with that penalty advantage, France. Dangerous times for Wales.
There's another penalty there.
Leroux.
This is a free play now.
A little chip through. It'll go dead. They'll come back for the penalty. Well, France really have come to life in this second half.
It's their direct running from, first of all, their second five and their centre and Bastereau. And then the forwards are carrying that on, and they're continuing the momentum and keeping the French going forward. And once the French go forward, that's when their flair comes out. So, look, they really have come out with their tails up.
You watch Para at work controlling things, just directing things.
I think if you just watch the first break, if we run it on, this is what happens when a dog leg. If you run it on now, just run it on. Let's stop it there. There you go. There's the guy, and you've just got to attack either side of him, really, and that's what happens. Defensive line speed has been very good. They've had to come back. You know, they've been forced to come in because of the line speed of the Welsh centres, and that's why Lopez has got no option but rather take it to the line. Strange, no, he's kicking this one.
Yeah, giving this one to him as a confidence booster, straight in front of the posts.
Let's just hope he... Yep,
through it goes, and France a level. And again, reward for the very bright start they've made to the second half. Only 2 home games for France in this Six Nations, so this is the last of them after playing Scotland here as well. So desperate to give the home crowd something. And again, a reminder, whoever wins here in this match really does have a chance of going on to challenge for the championship.
big game in Dublin tomorrow.
Uche waiting for the restart. Para takes on the kicking duties himself. There's Para, burst on the scene as a 19-year-old. He was even thinner than he is now. He was a tiny little thing, but great skills. Sebastian Tilou-Bord warming up though on the sidelines, the replacement scrum half.
He's struggling with the right knee, isn't he, Para? That's the thing. Took the bump in the first half.
Better work here by Wales. Again, the art of the maul, a bit of disguise, diversion, power and technique buys you a lot of yardage. And there's the advantage. Got a penalty as well, Wales. France coming in at the side. So we had drop goal attempt to nothing. Penalty coming. No, crossfield kick. And it's George North bearing down on this one. Gets to the ball ahead of Dulin. So still playing Wales' advantage. But in the 22 now.
Got to go wide. Got to go wide, it's on.
The real chance here for Wales. Forwards out there. Charteris.
Oh!
So intercepted, but they're still playing advantage. And back will come for that Wales penalty.
Very well read by Lopez. Very well read.
So France about to bring the changes in this one. This was a kick for North.
Again, good competition in the air. Both boys going for the ball.
It's not a better sight in world rugby, is it, when second rowers are running out wide?
So Wales with a chance to take the lead again. France getting ready to make all those changes. You see Benjamin Kayser there about to come on, and Vincent Debatty, as well as Sebastian Tilou-Bord. Oh, and I see Uini Antonio is getting ready to come on as well. Anyway, to halfpenny. It is good from halfpenny. Again, he will punish any mistakes that France make, and Wales move back into the lead.
That is one edge that Wales do have, is Lee Halfpenny. Anywhere, if the game is tight, anywhere in the opposition half, you've got a chance with Lee Halfpenny in your side.
So changes scrum half there. Morgan Para's off, replaced by Sebastian Tilou-Bord, and France have also changed their entire front row. This is the unit that worked pretty well against Ireland when they came on. So you've got Kayser on at hooker, and Antonio on, and Vincent Debatty on at loosehead props.
That's a poor restart as well. Just from, you know, conceding 3 points, you don't go 10 metres, and now, with a solid scrum, Wales could be in the French 22.
Well, that's been their tactic throughout the game. Little dink chip down the middle, just try and feed it no more than 10 metres, but didn't get it there this time.
They haven't got that much reward from it. Sam Wolverton's been fantastic at diffusing that, so maybe it's time to change that up.
Gethin Jenkins up against Uni Antonio there, and he's 24 stone 5 pounds, 154 kilograms.
Hails from the great country of New Zealand, doesn't he?
Don't lean on, next one's free kick. All right? Exactly. Let's do it again.
There's definitely a link there.
Feet up. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Okay, we'll try that one again.
Have you got the message for me? Both of you. Height and bind. Height and bind.
Height and bind. What does that mean, Ali? Height and bind.
Oh, it can mean different things for different people.
Well, that was to Samson Lee and Vincent Debatty.
Yeah. Can you hear the referee going height and bind?
What they're trying to say is that you've got to get your shoulders above your hips,
Yeah.
so that, you know, we're not collapsing it.
It's gone down, but
Get it out.
the referee says, get it away. Chip through from Jonathan Davis and Dulin. Get some good distance in that one.
Oh, advantage Wales on the kicking game there. Quite surprised Dulin didn't catch that on the full, really. He had the opportunity to. He could have run into it.
Alan Wynne-Jones just cradles that ball down for Wales. And then they get the good maul moving forward again, and down it goes. So Wales have the penalty advantage. And a free attack here, out wide, beautifully floated pass out to George North. Launches himself towards the 22, advantage over now. Flung wide by Roberts out to Gethin Jenkins, little chip through from the prop into touch. He's a prop of rare skill, but
Yeah, I don't think he was too pleased with that. Right smile.
It was off his bad boot.
It was. I'm not sure if Gethin is right or left-footed, to be honest. I've never seen him kick much.
that's how the teams line up now. France with that change in the front row, and then Thilo Bord on at scrum half. And Bastero came on early for Lamara. And as you were with the back three, Kaiser hits his man.
The lineouts have been very even. I mean, both teams have secured their own ball, and from drives, you know, there's not too much dominance either way, which is a pretty good battle.
Commentators curse there, Ali. As soon as you say it, they turn one over.
That's my first one.
All right, none of the throws are gone against the head. No, then a good opportunity for Wales just to launch some attacks. You know, go through the phases.
Comes to the French back row work, Shuley taking it down, and Dusautoir. But after all that, it will be Wales scrum, and in a very promising position. Faletau scoops it out, and Rhys Webb onto Jonathan Davis, crashing on.
There's a bit of variety in the Welsh attack.
Webb under pressure, throws himself straight back into it against Tilu Bard. There's Sam Warburton. Not held and scrabbling on. Faletau.
Bigger's up in the pocket again.
Thinking about the drop kick option,
yeah,
but still with the forwards.
Well, there's no other option now. The ball is so slow. He's in the right position. Unless the forwards rumble over from there, it's back to Bigger, looking for the 3 points.
Rhys Webb's had a look and he's shaping up for this one. Back to Bigger for the drop goal. Good strike, leaning.
Oh.
So close.
He'll be disappointed with that. He was disappointed. Set it up correctly. It's sweet outside of the post.
And again, the decision to go for the drop goal there just came from the fact that it was slow ball, French defence set.
Slow again. I'm thinking, if you go 6 points clear, will it change the mindset of the French? Will they throw the ball about a little bit more? But the Wales have still got them in they're still dominating the game, possession and territory.
Faletau carries it in for Wales.
The French do look a bit more dangerous. They pick the tempo when they're in possession.
Yeah, when they had the ball, they were very dangerous. But now the Welsh have sort of swung the momentum, and they're forcing play now, which is
high again from Bigger.
Oh, well
this one almost unchallenged. Doolan there. Benjamin Kaiser. Back it comes to Lopez. His little chip over the top for Bastereau to chase, and nearly gets his hands on it.
Chance.
But lost forward, and in the chaos, George North emerges.
Bastereau's down as well.
Webb looking to make his way through on hand. Oh, wonderful support, a chance for Wales, and surely a try for Wales for Dan Bigger. Slides over and gets it down.
That's a great little pass by Lydiate. Brilliant pass. He's never praised for his linking work, but what a beautiful little pass if this is the try.
Well, they are going to check it. They're checking it to see whether he lost control of the ball as he slid over the line.
Just
Simon McDowell's the TMO.
Lovely little break. Just watch this pass. Beautiful, beautiful pass. That's what creates the try. Scores.
I heard it's fine there. It is going to be given.
Brilliant pass.
Dan Lydiate, the crucial link, and Bigger pinned his ears back. Just got there.
Yeah, went down early. Knew he didn't have the legs. Went down early. Try.
Thanks.
Didn't take too long for Simon McDowell. So first try of the match, and it goes to Wales. As we head into the final quarter, it's Dan Bigger's try. His first try for Wales that moves them further in front.
And there's a little chip.
The number?
Lovely little gap. Second row. What a beautiful little pass that is.
Well, it's certainly not the easiest conversion for Lee Halfpenny, but perfect record so far. Slips and just misses.
He slipped a couple of times. I'll be happy with that. Goes down early, gets the ball down. It's a lovely little try, well worked. Rhys Webb, Lydiate, great support play by Dan Bigger. Okay.
And the restart works well for Wales again. It's Lydiate with his hands on it.
Stop.
And Jonathan Davis and Doolan waiting. Halfpenny coming forward for this one.
Good timing.
Good timing, says the referee of the tackle. It's just gone quiet inside the Stade de France again. save a trumpet or two.
Well, just coming apart at the seams now a little bit for France. Just lack of communication there.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I noticed the difference when Morgan Parra's come off. They're probably not as settled. But
5. Keep the gap.
That change there. Josie Suta is on in the second row for France. On for Taofifanua. There's a little chip over the top from Lopez again, but this one read and watched by Davis, and the crowd don't like that.
Well, what I don't understand is they haven't had much possession, and when they have possession, instead of going through the phases, they put that silly little chip in when there's about 3 Welsh defenders there.
well, if we think back to the start of the second half, when they were direct, and then they got their forwards into it, they were making huge meters, and now they're kicking the ball away on first phase. It doesn't seem wise.
You know, you don't Bassero's on to carry it, then they just kick it away.
Should we put our CVs in?
No, you go, Ali.
And that one works through Charteris for Wales, and again they try and get that maul going.
Penalty, side entry.
It's another penalty coming Wales' way. There it is.
And this is Lee Halfpenny range as well. And now they're slowly, you know, turning the screw. They've dominated territory and possession, and turning the pressure into points.
It's an amazing stat that it's been 4 matches between these two since France last scored a try against Wales. Astonishing.
That is incredible stat.
And they may well need to score a try if they're to get back into this, because Wales are just edging away.
Well, as we said, you know, if you're just going to chip the ball away, not go through the phases, you're going to be very lucky if one of those comes off. It's not as if they're going to catch Wales by surprise anymore. They've done it most of the game. Kick to the corner, kick to the little chip.
Just a reminder of the game earlier today. There we are, the final score. That was the score there.
Do you want to say it?
2:30 tomorrow, Ireland against England on BBC One HD.
That's a massive game, isn't it?
And the Six Nations catch-up is available from tomorrow night. That's via the iPlayer to download.
Whoever wins that game tomorrow, yeah, fancy themselves.
Halfpenny again then to stretch Wales further clear. Beautifully struck by Halfpenny. Wonderful kick, and Wales have an 11-point lead. And France they started the second half so strongly, but a few mistakes here and there.
Absolutely brilliant kicker this guy is.
He puts so much pressure on himself that, you know, he almost makes it twice as hard, but he just does it every time. He's fantastic.
Great take. You know, the pressure will be turned into points.
9, use it.
So Rhys Webb told to use it. A little show, and then buys himself a bit of time. Dan Biggar doing likewise.
Well, he won't be happy with Rhys Webb just messing about in that area. Just carry on doing as you have been doing. And this is what they've got to do now. They've got to start chasing the game.
Bastero.
Oh, great tackle.
Antonio, he's allowed to rumble on. So the ball might have gone forward there, but still with France, and Tilibord feeds Debati. There's Lopez and on to Bastero once more.
I think it'd have to go there.
There is Joselina Suta. And Lopez. And Johan Uge. Here's a Benjamin Kaiser. And replacement hooker.
Recycling's quicker as well.
Just a lift in tempo. Trying to offload it. A little bit of space appearing. Bastero.
The place erupts when Bastero gets this ball.
Yeah.
Now, slows down now, and Wales set themselves in defence.
He's on his own on that side. Good work.
Yeah, did well.
So Dusautoir and Suta in a bit of a slapping contest with Warburton. Tilubord barking the orders. Antonio, good offload to Dusautoir. He finds Debati, and wide they move it now, France.
You don't a hooker in there.
Just lift the pace again. They have the penalty advantage, France. They want and perhaps need more.
But it's a free play now. They've got to go for the try.
Dusautoir does just that, up to within 4 or 5 metres. And the Stade de France lifts them and carries them on, but Wales at the moment holding firm. Wide it goes now, Bassero flinging it out. A chance now for Doulin to score in the corner. France hit back, they have a try against Wales. It's been a long time coming, but this try today gets them right back into this game.
It's just down to good possession, recycling, being patient, and then putting width on it. That's a very good finish. Just watch. They're covering across. Halfpenny's got to come in. You're not going to stop him from there. He goes low, he goes early. That's a very, very good French try.
They just look a different team when they throw the ball around and when they go direct in with the ball. It's amazing why they don't stick to what they're good at, which is being direct with ball carriers and then going wide looking for opportunities.
Relief for France. Oh, relief for him. Oh, Serge is getting excited.
Calm down, Serge. Calm down.
And again there, that's what the French public has been wanting. French players doing the hard stuff with their powerful forwards and their skillful backs finishing it off.
Well, you know, they love carrying the ball. And as Ali said, this is the toughest kick so far. No pressure on him at all to kick this.
Such a tight angle, but it's good from
yeah.
Camille Lopez. It didn't sound good, it didn't look good, but it's over. And you can see what it means to him, to them, to so many within the Stade de France. They are back within 4 points, France.
Here we are, great kick, he's got now.
The tee's working for him now.
Well done, T.
So 11 minutes remaining, changes being made on both sides now. It's the...
That's an interesting change.
There's
Fofana
Hibbard going to come on at hooker, and Bradley Davis is there, and Tipperik's going to come on. On they come now. Bigger just has to wait. So off goes Charteris with Bradley Davis on for him, and Tipperik is
Number 12.
on for Warburton.
Yeah. I think Paul James is on as well.
And France have made a change as well. Remy Tales has come on for Wesley Fofana in the centre.
That's interesting, Tales. He's a standoff. He'd be like a second 5'8".
So very, very interesting final 10 minutes here in the Stade de France as Uge gathers it in.
That's a good restart. Plenty of height. Uge know where to go. They've got to work their exit strategy now. Wales will try and force the error.
Leroux with Bradley Davis getting involved straight away, and Tilubord.
Good kick.
Good clearing kick from the scrum half.
They worked that well, the French, then, because it was a good kick-off. They went wide, gave the scrum half, you know, better angle to have a clearing kick, and it's a fine, fine kick.
Just to confirm all the changes for Wales. As Jonathan mentioned, Paul James is on at loose head for Gethin Jenkins, and Alan Wynne-Jones athletically paws it down.
If you're Wales now, you've got to try and keep possession away from them, isn't it, Ali? You know, the tails are up, they want to carry the ball, try and keep possession.
Yeah, you want to be in the right half of the field, and this is what they're doing, obviously kicking deep, but you know, I still think there's a balancing act between holding the ball, as you say.
And nearly worked well for Wales there. Uge couldn't quite take it, the high ball.
Yeah, not gone.
So Wales get the scrum.
Well, they've won the, I think Wales have won the kick, the aerial battle. Definitely biggest. such a good kind of chaser of a ball. He times his leaps very well.
There you go. Very good.
Now things have changed when you're saying outside half's a good leaper.
He's struggling
This will be
down
a second row. He'll be all right, Dan. He's a tough bloke. Hangs on in there.
All Welsh are tough, aren't they?
Good eye.
I think anyone who crosses the whitewash that plays got to be a little bit tough, a little bit mad.
Set.
As Ali said, going into the last 10 minutes, you know, where this game is played now, crucial. Wales will want to stay in this half, from this quarter.
Away from our
In defence of the forwards scrummaging here today, and a few scrums going down the pitch again, is the footwork that we've seen for the players out wide and in this tight has been very, very difficult.
But it's been good though, you know. We haven't had, you know, resetting scrums and killing the momentum of the game.
set.
This time it's solid, good ball for Wales. Good position, they might get more here, might get a penalty, held it back by Falatau. Penalty is there for them. And there it is, and step forward, Lee Halfpenny, surely.
Well, I thought that France might have had the edge in the scrum today. That certainly has been the case, Ali.
Not in the last 10 minutes. I think the Welsh pack is really bound together, and they realise the importance of scrumming down in the French's half. And you know, you step up Lee Halfpenny, and it's almost a guarantee.
Well, the man penalised there was Uini Antonio, not being square. Alan Wynne-Jones has taken on the captaincy duties. There he is with Sam Warburton off.
Yeah, I think it's big future in front of Samson Lee. You know, a lot has been talked about with Adam Jones, who's done a great job for Wales, but the future is now with Samson Lee.
And again, Adam Jones himself has said that he's a
he's a
huge talent, Samson Lee.
Yeah.
So 4 points the difference at the moment. Halfpenny to put Wales a converted score clear.
Just gives you a little bit of breathing space.
Again and again he punishes France, and Wales to 20 points. And time is running out now for the home side, and Wales is looking at a very possible victory here again at the Stade de France.
Yeah.
Well, I think this would be Warren Gatlin's first victory at the Stade de France, because he wasn't. It was Rob Howley who was in charge in 2013.
Yeah,
Laurent Goujon has come on for France, coming on for Damien Chouli. And again, just that little short restart.
And again, it hasn't worked.
Jamie Roberts
Why
this time.
do you still do it? It hasn't worked.
You got it.
It's a percentage game, isn't it?
Oh, God. Yes.
The smaller the percentage, the more the chance.
Yeah, at the moment, it's 100% fail rate.
Taken in by Thalès, and France try to move it wide now. Rouget makes the most of things. Suta. Guiton gives it to Bastereau. Dulin just behind them for a moment.
Great tackle there.
Yeah, read that well. It's an offload again. Look at him looking for the offload.
Antonio gets it away to Suta.
He's got involved in the game when he's come on, Suta.
Yes.
And Dusautoir
Great
right past
angle.
Rouget, but he's well covered.
Great offload, good angle. Yeah, call again from the assistant referee.
And again, defensive work there for Wales. Very good indeed, and 5 minutes to go.
Thanks, Abby.
Again, the clock is their friend. There's JP Doyle advising Jaco Piper.
Looking for a role next week, I think. Maybe, you know, you argue with the players, is there that much importance for him to come in and say something there if it's drastically wrong?
The line has been good, Ali, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been great. Both sides, though. And you can't find any negative points about the lineouts tonight.
A little bit of a breakdown here.
Right, Thomas, what have France got to do now to try and get something out of this game?
I think we need to learn how to send the balls to the wings without kicking. You know, I think that will be the best option. But I think now we need to give everything. And we started the second half quite well. You know, we give some intensity, we broke the line. So I think the confidence was there. But then we gave back the ball to the Welsh, you know, and every time they had the option, you know, they kicked some penalties and they took the lead. So we need to keep the ball in hand, you know, and give everything. Because as I said at the start, if we lose that game, we might be in big trouble.
Thomas Castagnede for French coach. Campaign starts here. You see Rhys Priestland on for Dan Biggar, who was feeling his hip. So Dan Biggar off, Priestland on at fly half.
Set. Too many angles here. Turning.
Wales will be happy with this scrum. He hasn't stopped the clock. The clock is ticking away. Yeah, you've got to stop the clock, haven't you?
The pitch cuts up, so they move infield a little bit. Again, games to come. Wales have got Ireland at home in a fortnight, then away to Italy. So a victory here would set up that game nicely and give Wales a chance.
The winner of tomorrow's game, you know, still favourites.
Interesting setup here. They've got 3 players very tight off the scrum and then 3 very wide. So, you know, who knows where this one's going to go.
This will go off someone's boot. There we are. Pressure, pressure, pressure.
Well, penalty to France.
This will go to the touchline. It's important kick this for Lopez. He's got to try and go for, you know, near the 5-metre line, but he's got to find touch as well.
It's not bad. It doesn't get too close to the line though, so he's gone for safety.
Yeah, not the greatest kick. You know, those you see people like Carter, Sexton, Johnny Wilkinson. You know, when you know you're 7 points behind 5 minutes ago, they will go for the big kick, get to the 5-metre line. The catch and drive is on. It's a big catch and drive from here.
Desperation in the cries of the crowd now. 3 minutes for their side to try and salvage something. And Dan Biggar just holding his side on the touchline. But a chance here for France as they secure ball. They need a converted try just to draw level. And they start moving, creeping towards that Welsh line, smuggling it around the back, still bound, still tight together. And again, a swell of noise as France move forward.
Yes, still moving forward.
Then the Welsh defence pours in, so France will have to try another tack. Tillubord looks and sees the forwards waiting the fly-out position. Antonio with Soot on his shoulder. There is Tillubord. Wide it goes now. Is there another try for France? Away back into this match. Tackle. It's lost. And France may have lost this game. Wales.
Well, Doolan came on the inside angle. Jamie Roberts lined him up and nailed him. He's injured himself, I think, Jamie Roberts. He's got to just take the defensive line up. Great kick.
Maybe a match-winning tackle, quickly taken by France, though.
It's Goujon.
Just the stuffing knocked out of their attack, though, and Juscelino Soota all the way from halfway again with a minute to go. Wales have to hold firm. Through the middle, Dusautoir. And Tillubord goes out wide again. Good hands, and Bastereau. Mathieu Bastereau is downed.
They've defended him very well tonight.
They have.
Priestland there got him down.
Well, you don't want a second row in that position, you know, when you want quick ball.
Into the final minute in the Stade de France. Wales looking for another victory over France as Antonio carries. Ball drops, look to go backwards, referee thinking about it. Little knock on.
Big call.
And 30 seconds to go. That may be the match, maybe victory for Wales if they can just secure this final ball. Well, the man of the match as Samson Lee goes off to be replaced by Aaron Jarvis, has been named by the French broadcasters as Morgan Parra. I don't know, you've got to choose someone from the French will choose a French player. Even who would you have chosen, Jonathan?
Jimmy Robertson had a big game, carried the ball, defended well.
Yeah, I agree there. I think Alan Wynne-Jones has probably been the one that's really stuck in and done a lot of tough work.
So France are staring at another defeat.
This is it. Good scrum, solid scrum. Kick it into the 20th row in the stand.
Secure this ball, and it will be match over, and another victory for Wales over France. It's a bit of a mess now.
Penalty. Is there a penalty for France? Oh. There we are. It's over.
The match is over, and Wales have won again. They beat France in 2012, 2013, last year, and now this. And the disappointment pours down from the Stade de France crowd, but you can see the joy, the celebration, jubilation for Wales, because that is a very, very hard-earned victory.
International rugby is all about winning. You know, it's a big W for Warren Gatland, the first time in France, and doesn't matter what they say about the French side, it's a very, very difficult place to come and win. And Wales have ground out